Consequences of listing over the market value. My name is Amrinder. I'm with the Bagga Team, Royal LePage Noralta, and I have a question today for Mani. For the last couple of weeks, I've been dealing with a seller where the seller wants to list the property over the market value, and honestly, I was a bit lost, and I was not sure what response I should give to the seller. So here I am with Mani. Hopefully you can help me.
Amrinder, that is a very valid question. You're not the only one. I can say that close to 50% of the other sellers, they ask me the same question. For example, might the seller list the property in May or April or May for $500,000 and they get the offer over list price. So think they list a property for $500,000, they got an offer for $530,000, and somehow they did not get the same offer put together and the home came back. Okay, it did not sold. Yes. So a home came back, got pending, came back in the market, did not sold, and now after 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, they're expecting to the same offer and they're lost in the market. Say, my God, Amrinder, I listed the property for $499 in the back, now got an offer for $520, list my property on the same price, and then I'm gonna get the same offer.
Yes.
In that situation, Amrinder, you could do two things. Okay. You are a consultant, and all the seller who's watching this video, take my words, because the market, we have it in April and May, we are not in the same market right now. Okay. Two things, the interest rate in April and May was way different than now.
Yes.
The demand in that in April and May and now is totally different. At the time, the inventory was very low, demand was so high up, that's why people was offering over list price. Okay, now on the opposite side, you have a more surplus inventory sitting in the market. Demand is more low because the buyers are so scared that, oh my God, interest rates are increasing and the affordability or the buying powers are going down. So they cannot even afford the same price. The same buyer who was paying $520, they cannot even buy the same property for $520 because they cannot even afford that mortgage for that. Okay, because interest rate was 2.2 versus 5.2, 3% interest rate went up, their buying power went down.
Makes sense.
That's one factor. Number two, the market from that till now, let's say for example, market went down 10%. So if that property at the time was appraised for $500,000, it's sitting at $450,000. Every seller need to understand, because you need to consult with your realtor who is you are hiring, so that person can do a right appraiser for the current market value, who can giving you the current value. Don't set your mind that you got the offer in April for $520,000 and it went, but now you're gonna get the same price. It's not a good way to do that. You're never gonna get that.
That's true.
So my advice for you and for the advice for all the viewers who are watching today, you cannot list the same value which is the 5 months back, because you need to list the current market price. So if the market price is saying for $450, you need to get the $450. Otherwise, you can list in the market. The property can sit in the market for 2, 3, 4 months. You're wasting money on vacant properties, their insurances, their property taxes, and their payments. Rather than be my advice at this moment, if you think that that property is not good to sell, put it on the rent.
Okay.
Rather than be losing for 4 or 5 months vacant, you and me, we both know that property is not going to sell.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
You are a professional. You are in the industry for so many years. If you know the property was $500,000, now it's $450,000, can you sell the property for $520,000?
No.
Here we go. So the answer is, you already give me no. So please be honest, be upfront for the sellers. Rather than be lying to the person and say, okay, I'll list the property in the market and sit them. The poor guy is losing money, at least $2,000 to $3,000 a month. In next coming 3-4 months, he's losing another $10,000.
Yes.
Rather than be recommend the seller and say, hey, I'm really sorry, it's not the right market, right price. Please put it in the market as a rental and rent it. I know it might take 6 months or it might take 6 years to become to the same value where the property was in April and May.
That's true.
Is that get it?
Yes.
So what do you, now after taking my scenario, if you needed to tell the same seller back, what would you say to them?
My approach will be a bit different. I'll be honest about the market situation right now. Like you said, the interest rates has went up, the buying power has gone down, the number of buyers in the market has gone down, the inventory has went up. So we need to list the property for the realistic price that we can sell it for.
Absolutely. So the consequences at this moment for those one, they are directly losing money. Please, all the sellers, if they are willing to list where the current market value is, it's not a good idea. Please do not do that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully this question will help you to make you the right decision, so you are not stranded and sitting and waiting for somebody else gonna come and pay you. Nobody can come. If there's 10 properties are listed less than your home, they're not gonna buy your property. Okay, so please advise and consult with your own realtor. But again, if you have any questions for Amrinder Sahota, Amrinder can answer all your questions. He is our new family member. He can answer any and all questions. Doesn't matter you're buying, you're selling, you're investing, you're rental, you're any market you are. He is well knowledgeable person. So Amrinder, if somebody wanted to contact you, where are they going to contact you?
They can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or they can always text me, call me at my phone number at 587-938-5057.
Well, here we go. That was Amrinder's question. Stay tuned. Next week, I'll bring my next hero to ask me another question. Hey, if you guys have any questions, please drop those questions down. I'll be happy to answer those questions for all upcoming videos. Oh, by the way, as per my knowledge, please click the bell and subscribe, so we can bring this brand new other videos in your inbox next week. If you think that this series is more valuable for one of your family member or so, please share. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. God bless you. Keep smiling. See you next week. Bye now.